Good afternoon, and thank you for coming today. As you all are aware, the Presidential Inauguration Committee has asked us to declare a National Day of Unity and Remembrance and ask communities around the country to remember and honor all of those who have been lost during this pandemic. In some ways, we feel that Clark County has suffered a little bit harder because we've lost our economy, and we lost so many close to us. As you all remember, it was March 15th that Daniel Scully passed away, becoming Las Vegas's very first victim of COVID-19. 10 months later, here we are, and I don't think that any of us thought that we were going to be here 10 months later. But I do know that we have worked hard. We will continue to work hard as a community to help us get through this. As of this week, a little over 2,800 people have perished from the effects of COVID-19. Those people are our neighbors, our friends, our community members, mothers, fathers, grandparents of so many. And so we want to really take this time and to honor what was sacrificed during COVID-19 in our own community. Each time that somebody passes, more and more of us know who those folks are, and it really leaves a hole within our hearts, so we don't ever want to forget. What we're doing today is very important. We are honoring those that have really succumbed to the disease that all of us have come to know and understand a lot better. The road leading to this point has not been easy, but I can tell you there's a lot of optimism out there now that we have a vaccine, now that we're working hard to ensure that folks are getting the vaccine as soon as possible. There's a light at the end of the tunnel that we will be able to get through this. So in a few minutes, we'll be turning on these lights of the Clark County to remember the Clark County victims of this pandemic. And it's for them that I ask everybody within our community. We're one community, one Las Vegas, one Clark County, one Nevada, and one United States of America. And I ask that all of us really take a moment and honor all of those. As we turn on these lights, we want to remind people where we've been, where we will go in the future, and just remember that somebody's family is appreciative of what we are doing as a community. So with that, I'm going to invite my good colleague, Commissioner Gibson, up to say a few words as well.
Thank you, Commissioner Kirkpatrick. This is the first official day of remembrance of those who have passed on as a consequence of the COVID pandemic. There have been, as was indicated, just here in Las Vegas, the greater Las Vegas area in Clark County, 2,873 who have died as a result of their exposure. There are some who may suggest it's too soon to do a remembrance, but I disagree. I suspect that the families of those who have died would disagree, and I believe they would like us to remember their lost ones, do it in a meaningful way, not forget, and most importantly, band together and commit ourselves to whatever it takes to overcome the current issues that face us with the raging virus that has the capacity to take lives. It would be wonderful to announce that we're finally ready to put an end to the pandemic, but that isn't the case, and we all know that. And as a result, we know that the 2,873 residents who passed is only part of the count. We would hope that the count would not get a whole lot bigger, but we know that there will be others who will succumb. So it requires of us a commitment to do our part. The vaccine offers an opportunity to do our part. We hope that people across this community will take it seriously, and if they have already thought not to, at least rethink things and consider it. In any case, we're continuing to apply the resources that are available to us to get the vaccine out as fast as it is provided to us. And we've done about all we can do in that regard. So there will be here an opportunity for us to remember. Some of us don't know anybody personally, but this pandemic became very, very personal to me when just a couple of months ago, without even knowing that he had been hospitalized because of COVID, I lost one of my dearest friends, who has been a friend of mine for decades. It became very personal, as I said. And I vowed then that I wasn't going to question things that I had questioned before. It had really struck home with me that anyone, because we do not know what their chemistry is, we do not know what their DNA would tell us, could in fact be numbered among those who have passed. So we're remembering and we're committing ourselves. The 29 columns of light, one for each 100 residents, stretching from the earth here in this room to the ceiling, and out the skylights to the heavens, are a stark reminder of the enormity of what has befallen us. And our commitment is that we not just remember, but that we are motivated to act in a responsible way that may bring us to a place where we're really safe here. That's our hope. May these people rest in peace, and in their memory, ladies and gentlemen, let us now illuminate this space as we have planned to do.